A long time ago, there was a great war between men and women. People died, buildings broke, and our community was destroyed, all due to terrible men. But then came the time of the woman. Now, the community is perfect, secure, safe, and most important of all, men-free. Let us celebrate the 75th anniversary with a speech from our very own president.
Mom, please don't leave me. I need you. I don't have anyone else. You're all I have. This is all my fault. If only I was strong enough to take care of you, things would be better. What is this? Who is this? I've never seen anything like this before. Why don't we see people like this here? Is there something wrong with us? Is there something wrong with them? Is there something wrong with...
Hello, my name is Mabel O'Ryan, leader of our community that we like to call Alsape. I like to think that my purpose is to guide your hearts and minds with your fellow sisters so that you may grow and help our home prosper. What better place as a home with safe and secure borders such as ours, with lush fields as far as the eye can see, plenty of housing, and a happy community. We are the prestige example of a flourishing city.
Through toil and sacrifice, our collectivism has risen from the ashes against the villainous acts bombarded upon us by the rebels on the Great War. Buildings reduced to dust, families torn apart by death, poverty, and unruly men committing brutal, unspeakable acts during the unstable rebuilding period. Pain and oppression dominated the lives of people before the time of the women. The rebels' only wish was to rise and conquer, leaving nothing but destruction in their wake. But we prevailed, shouting our anthem as a war cry, Polymistis Sukasmu, warriors of the world.
We were deemed victorious due to the many sacrifices made by all our contributing society members. Rebuilding from the ground up took many long, harsh winters and dedicated adherence. But the work did not stop there. As a group of freedom keepers and myself, to continue our prime way of living, I am obligated to lift the massive decision of job location for our citizens.
Each citizen is observed, then placed into a perfectly fit working station. And no worries if we see that none of our stations are the right fit. All are placed in a safer environment with equally important tasks. Families are free to roam the grounds, prancing happily down our trails inside the fence. Here in Alsape, we do not discriminate or neglect one another. We pride ourselves on the lack of violence and turmoil within or against our walls since the end of the Great War. Equality resides in all workstations and housing with only a minor differentiation in clothing attire, for the community's benefit, of course.
Can you believe she's saying this? She seems so insincere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, has she seen the way we live?
It's nothing like how she says it is.
It really isn't. I think she's delusional.
Mm-hmm.
I need to tell her about those letters.
You should.
Like, I really do. Let's prove her wrong.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I, President Mabel O'Ryan, am bringing you this message to ensure complete unification between all our people. Rest assured that your trust is not misplaced. You are in good hands with me as the president of Alsape.
I saw a picture of a man at the boundary line. It was 8 o'clock, and I stumbled upon a picture and a note. In the picture, there's a woman and a girl and something else. I can't put my finger on what it is, but they were together in the collective, like a smaller community. They seemed so happy, and in the note they called it a family. To me, it seemed like it wouldn't be all that bad to have someone in our lives like this in a so-called family. Why don't we have any people like this in our community? What happened to them? Maybe if I had a family like this, my mother could have been saved.
Arrest this girl immediately!
No, you have to listen to me. Let me go!
I need answers!
Off! Away with you! Will we convene later?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Girl Carson, get over here immediately!
Yes, ma'am.
What was that? That could have ruined everything.
I don't know, ma'am. She shouldn't have had access to the filming location.
Well, fix it! Who is that pitiful girl anyway?
According to her identification bracelet, she's a young girl named Maddie from the poorest part of the city. And based on what I learned from her outburst, she's learned of the men.
We cannot have this leaked. She must not speak a word of this to anyone. In order to keep this from the public, we have to find a way to silence her. Make sure the citizens only know what I've told them.
I'll order the head of the street cleaners to fire her so she won't be a part of the station. Then I'll have her exiled so no one will believe her. She'll just be seen as a poor and worthless street cleaner who went crazy. We'll just say that she was a danger to society and nothing could be done.
All right, whatever it takes to keep this under control. We can't have those worthless people revolting against us.
Yes, ma'am.
And find out where she found this information and who she might have told before she came to us.
Yes, ma'am.
My life is a lie. My life is a lie. My life is a lie.